Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on Langophilia. This time I would like to continue with my Learn Albanian series in English, because so far I've done mostly videos in German on Albanian, and now I would like to create this video series in English so also English speakers can learn Albanian from my channel. And today we will talk about the Albanian alphabet. The alphabet is, well, it is based on the Latin alphabet, obviously, like the English, German, Italian alphabet as well. So it should be familiar to you if you speak, well, English, German, Italian, or another European language, let's say, that doesn't use the Cyrillic, Greek, or Arabic alphabet. You know what I mean. On this channel, my focus lies on the Albanian variety as spoken in Kosovo, but I will also mention Standard Albanian differences, so if you want to learn Standard Albanian, you can follow as well. There are not so many differences. I know there are some, obviously, between dialects, that's natural, but still you will be able to follow and learn something new maybe. So let's go right ahead. The first letter of the Albanian alphabet is A. A can be pronounced in several ways. So it can be A, like in pak. Pak means a few, a little, a bit, something like this. And pak is just like the vowel in cut, in the English word cut. So this is the A vowel. But it can also be pronounced differently. So if we imagine the word for floor, like in first floor, second floor, etc. The word for floor is kat, and there we have the same vowel. But if you want to say the floor with the article the, then you have to say kati, kati. At least in Kosovo we would pronounce it like that, kati. And then the A would change to an O. So it would become much larger, the vowel, and also more like an O sound. Kati, kati. And this vowel can also be nasalized. For example, if we imagine the word for moon. The moon in Albanian we say hana, hana. That means the moon with the determinant article in the back. So if we say moon without the article, we would say han, han. But the moon is hana, hana. So the A in the back is the in English. So yeah, it's a bit different in Albanian, but still, I think it's easy to understand. Hana. Hana is the moon. And there we have the nasalized A vowel, which you might not find in English, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the A vowel, hana, hana, and in Standard Albanian this would be hëna, hëna. So you have an vowel, like in English about, hëna. But I will come back to this vowel later, because yeah, it is also part of the Albanian alphabet, obviously, and it is very special in Gig Albanian in Kosovo at least. Let's continue with the second letter, which is B. B is just like in English, so this wouldn't be too hard for any English speakers. There's nothing too special about this letter, it is just B, like in the word for father, which is Bob. Or if we say the father, it is baba or babai. Some people say babai, and I would say baba, bob, B, just like that. Next we have the t. T is written like a C. T, it is pronounced like t and s combined, t. So you also have it in English, like in the word pizza, t, or also in the plural cat. One cat, two cats, t, t. It is this sound. And we have it in words like ta. Ta means sun. But it is more used in Standard Albanian. In Gig Albanian in Kosovo, we would rather say do or disa. But ta is also used in Standard Albanian. This would be a word where the letter t is found in. So the next letter is the C with the sidia, with the tail underneath. This letter is pronounced like ch, ch, and we have it in words like what. The question word what is çka in Kosovo, and çfar, çfar in Standard Albanian. So yeah, also if we say girl or daughter in Kosovo, we would say çikë or çika. Çikë. Also, it has to be mentioned that some people exchange this letter with the Q, which is also pronounced like ch in Kosovo. So some people would write çka with the Q or çika with the Q as well. So yeah, you have to be aware of this. Some people exchange these letters because they sound the same. Let's move on to the next letter, which is D. D is also pronounced just like in English. There's nothing too special about this. So we have this in the word for some in geg in Kosovo, which is do, or also in disa, or yeah, that's about it. So it's nothing too special about this letter, D, just like that, D. Then we have the DH, the first digraph. So we have two letters which are obviously just one. So it is just like in English with the SH, sh. This is also just one letter, but yeah, it consists of two signs. Let's put it that way. So it's a digraph, and we pronounce it just like in English, the TH, the. So like in, I don't know, this, that, the. And we have it in words like and or about, which means edhe. And yeah, it shouldn't be too difficult for English speakers at least, because in English you have the same sound. It is also found in Spanish and in Icelandic, if I'm not mistaken. Now let's continue with the next letter, which is E. E can also be pronounced in several ways. So it can be pronounced like E in fleet, which means page or sheet. That is fleet. Or if we say fish, it is peshk. And these vowels can also be nasalized. So if we say thing is san. Or if we say place, we say van. So it is rather nasalized, I would say. And also if we say to chill, to relax, to stay, then we say menate. And it is almost like the ash vowel in English. So it is, in which word? I'm not sure right now, but if we say ash, it is this vowel, ash, but nasalized. Menate. And obviously it is a diphthong, so it is a and y. Menate. So yeah, sometimes it is also pronounced like this, but it is rather rare. Then we have the E, the E with two dots above, which is a special letter in Albanian, and it is not found in stressed positions normally in geg Albanian, in the dialect. So as we have seen before, the word for moon in standard Albanian would be hëna, or hana, and in geg Albanian we say hana. So we make the to an a, and this is usually the case. So for example, if we say you do or you make, we say ti bën. But in standard Albanian this would be ti bën with an So yeah, this is quite important to know. Also, at the end of a syllable or word in geg Albanian, we don't pronounce this letter at all, usually. So for example, we say Kosov, and not Kosovo. Maybe this would be the case in standard Albanian, but I'm not used to hearing Kosovo. I'm used to hearing Kosovo, I don't know, Prishtin, Tiran, etc. So we leave out the in the end of the word, and some people don't write it at all. So yeah. Also, if we think of the standard Albanian word for milk, it is qumësht, but in geg in Kosovo people would pronounce it like qumësht. And yeah, so we leave it out completely. Also, the geg Albanian word for milk would be tamël, and here we also have a E with two dots, but it is pronounced because it is between two consonants, m and l. Tamël. So we have to pronounce it. We can't just leave it out. Also, if we think about the word for, which is per, per. Here we also have it, but we can't leave it out, so we have to pronounce it per. The next letter is f. F, like the F in English, it is pronounced the same way, so we can say, for example, fleet, fleet, like before, which is page or sheet, or what else? Fara, fara means seeds, like seeds you can eat. Fara, f. So this is a normal letter. It is not so special. It shouldn't be difficult for you learners. The next letter is the g, g, like the G in English, and it is always pronounced g, g, like the English good, g, g. So in Albanian we have words like, I don't know, guha. Guha means tongue, at least in standard Geg Albanian in Kosovo. In standard Albanian it would be juha, and this would be the next letter j, the g, j, gj, the g, y, j. It is pronounced like this, at least in Kosovo. In standard Albanian it would be j, j, like in juha, juha. But in our dialect, in Geg Albanian, it is j, j, like in jungle, j, or in journalist. Do you say journalist? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like in j. So in Geg Albanian we say also juha, juha for language, but for tongue we say guha, guha, with the g, but language with the j. In standard Albanian it is both juha, juha. So yeah, that's the difference. And let's move on to the next letter, which is g, j, h, h. Yeah, the H. So the H is also pronounced like in English, like h. It is nothing too special, I think. So if we say, for example, yeah, we had it before in the word for moon, which is hana or hëna, hëna, h. It is pronounced just like that. But if it is at the end of a word, it is sometimes not pronounced so strongly, so you might not hear it at all. Like when we say, I don't know, ko, which means time or weather, then you can't hear the H at all because it is almost left out, I would say. Only if we say koha, then you can hear it a little bit, I think. But yeah, so at the beginning of a word it is pronounced normally, but at the end of a word it might be omitted. So yeah, that's about it. The next letter is I, which can also be pronounced in several ways. So the vowels are always a bit tricky. They can be nasalized, at least in Kosovo, in Geg Albanian, in Standard Albanian, or in Tosk Albanian. In the south of Albania, they don't have nasal vowels, as far as I know. So if we say di, di means I know. Una di, di means I know. So the I is pronounced just like I. Or it can also be pronounced like I, like when we say Albanian, so the language. Albanian we say xhep, xhep, and there it is a I, like in bin. Yeah, I, xhep. It can also be nasalized, so if we say, I don't know, horn, if we say horn, it is brin, brin. So there we have an I, it is nasalized. Or if we say the horn with the article the, it is brini, brini. And there we have a n and I following. So because of the n, it is a nasal consonant. The vowel before becomes nasalized. So it is brini, brini with I. And yeah, that's about it. The J is pronounced y, y, and we have it in the word for yo. Yo means no, po means yes, yo is no, and it is pronounced just like the English, just like in the English word yes, y, yo. Next we have the k. K is pronounced like in English, I think, yeah, like in king, k. So in Albanian we have the word katër. Katër means four, katër, and there it is pronounced just like k. Nothing too special. Then we have the L. In Albanian it is l, and we can say lule. Lule means flower, and it is pronounced just like an L. We also have a double L, which is the next letter. It is pronounced like the dark L, so it is L, L. We have the same sound in English as well, so if we say hell, hell, it is like an L, L. It is a velarized L, dark L called in linguistics sometimes, but yeah, it is just like L. And there we have words like star, which is ul, ul, or if we say type, sort, kind, this word is loy, loy, loy. The next letter is the M, which is also just like in English, m, m, and there we have words like me, mini, which is mouse, m, or I don't know, me, me is a preposition, it means with. The next letter is the N, which is a bit more special, not too special. It is pronounced like in English, n, n, like the in no, n, just like that. We have the word for mother, which is nona, nona, or some people would say in Standard Albanian, nona, nona, n, just like that. But if we have a G afterwards, it might become to the same sound as the NG in king, ng, ng, king. So if we say I ate, I would say hangra, hangra. And there the N before the G becomes to a ng, hangra, hangra. And yeah, this is the only special case I can think about now. Then we have the NJ, so it is like nya, nya, nya. So if we say the word for people, it is njerëz, njerëz. Or if we say one, the letter one is nja, nja. Or if we say the indefinite article, it is ni, ni. So like in English, a language, a language. In Albanian, I would say ni jo, a language. And yeah, that's the sound, nya, nya. Next we have the O, which is similar to the O in English, like in pot. If we say pot, you can hear the sound also in the word for God, which is zot, zot. But if we say the God with the definite article again, we say zoti, zoti, zoti. And there's difference, so it is a larger, longer vowel, zoti, but in zot it is short and a bit more open, zot, zoti, zot. I think you can hear the difference. Next we have the P. P is pronounced like in English. There's nothing too special about this vowel, so consonant. So before we said po means yes, we can also say pre, which is from, of, by. It is a preposition, and yeah, there's nothing too special about this letter. Next we have the ch. So the Q, it is written like a Q, and in Albanian it is pronounced like a ch. At least in Kosovo Albanian. So we say it just like the C with the little tail, this with the sedia, which is also pronounced ch. But in Standard Albanian there would be a difference. So in Standard Albanian the C with the sedia is pronounced like ch, and the Q is pronounced like ch. So there's a slight difference. But in Kosovo and in North Albania maybe as well, they are the same. So they are pronounced just like ch, ch. And we have it in the word for dog, which is chan, chan. Next we have the r sound. R can be like r, like in Spanish, pero, r. Or it can also be almost like the English r. So if we go to Albania, and I think also in southwest Kosovo, in the Bukadjin or Has region, there we have this sound, r, r, which is a retroflex tap, if I'm not mistaken. It should be a retroflex tap, r, r. We have the same sound, I think, in Irish English, and yeah, it is just like re. So we have words like, I don't know, cloud. Cloud means re or re. It depends on where you come from or what variety you want to learn. Some would pronounce it as re, especially in North and East Kosovo, roughly, but some would also say re, re. Then we also have the double R, so it is pronounced like r, r. It is a trill, r, r. We have the same in Spanish as well. For example, if we say dog, it is perro, perro, r. And in Albanian we have it in the words for street, which is rug, rug, or in the word for man, husband, which is bur, bur, r. Next we have the s sound. It is always like a s. It is always pronounced like that. For example, if we think of the word thing, thing means sand, sand. It is always like s. Next we have the sh, which is exactly like in English, sh. So we have the word for rain, which is she, she. Next we have the t, like the T in English, it is pronounced the same way, t. So if we say t, t means you, t. Or if we say, I don't know, television, it is televisor, televisor. So yeah, t is just like in English. Next we have the th, th. So it is just like the dh, the, but voiceless. The, th, the, th. Maybe you can hear the differences. So the th is in words like thumb or them. In standard Albanian you would say them, I say, and in Gig Albanian it would be thumb, I say, th. Or some people would say thi for pig, swine, thi. There's another word which is der, but some people also say thi, thi. It is the same sound just like in English, think, th. Next we have the u, which can also be pronounced in several ways, just like the other vowels. So first we have it in the word. So if we say butterfly, we say flutur, flutur, flutur. There we have an u sound, flutur. This can also be nasalized. So if we say nose in Gig Albanian in Kosovo, it would be hëna, hëna, hëna. So there it is nasal, hëna, Also, if we want to say bye in Gig Albanian in Kosovo, we would say tung, tung, which is short for tunga tjeta or tunja tjeta, and it means, yeah, hello or bye. Most people use it for bye. Or if we say and, finish, this word in Albanian would be fund, fund. Next we have the v, like in the word for egg. In Gig Albanian we say vo or voe, vo, and in standard Albanian it would be vezë, vezë. Next we have the z. It is pronounced like that, so it is not like an x, or yeah, it's not like z or x, it is like z. So it is a combination of two sounds, d and z, z. And we have it like when we say pupil, a female pupil would be ndzonce, z. Or if we say I read is lexoj, z. Next we have the xh, which is pronounced just like the j, j. For example, if we say mosque, the mosque, a mosque is jami. Or if we say a bag, like in the pocket of your trousers, pants, or of your jacket, a pocket would be xhep. Next we have the u, so the y. In English you say y, in Albanian we say u. So you don't have this sound in English, but we have it in German. For example, if we say I don't know, üben, Tür, ü. So you also have it in Turkish, I think, in French as well, if I'm not mistaken, but you don't have it in English, unfortunately. Anyway, it is like the E, but with your mouth, with your lips rounded. So if you say E and round your lips, you can pronounce this vowel as well. E, U, E, U. So yeah, that would be the trick if you can't pronounce it. U. Like in the number two, it is do. Or if we say rainbow, it is ulber. Also, this can be nasal, like in the word for I, which is su. If we say the I, we say suni. In standard Albanian, this would be suri, and it would not be nasal. So the penultimate letter is the z, the z or z. In Albanian, we pronounce it as z. Like if we say the color black, we say iz or ezez, z. And the last letter is the zh, which is a zh. Just like in French or in German as well, like in jalousie or garage. And I think you have it in English as well, in vision, zh. So in Albanian we would say for development, we would say zhvillim, you know? So yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult either. That was the Albanian alphabet. It was a rather long video, but I wanted to explain everything in more detail. So because yeah, pronunciation is very important, obviously. I hope it helped you. Maybe leave a comment down below if you have any further questions or if you like the video. Also smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, see you next time on Lango Filia.